Hi Capricorns, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing your 2025 horoscope. So watch this first and foremost. Of course, is if you are a Capricorn rising, also Sun and Moon, and welcome to check this out. Before we get started, don't forget, as always, give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. All the information about whatever it is I'm offering at this moment in time is going to be in the description box down below. There is, of course, different things that I'm typically offering. There's also, if you're watching me just when I'm posting this, there is one-on-one mentorship opportunity with me, essentially to study with me, not in a group setting, but one-on-one, where every week we will be diving very, very deep into the secrets of your own chart, and through your own chart I will guide you and teach you the secrets of astrology, things that I've been studying since 2011, 2012. Yes, it's been a very long time, a long journey, and essentially, yes, it's been such a great gift in my life, and it's such an incredible privilege for me to be teaching right now as well. And yes, this option, by the way, is already almost sold out as I'm recording this video, so whoever gets the remaining spots, or spot even maybe at this point, it's going to be amazing. Essentially, yes, links to everything are in the description box. And anyway, guys, let's go into the horoscope. So this is a very interesting month. The month of March is very interesting because we have a very big concentration of planets in the sign of Aries. For you, of course, it is the fourth house, the house of home, the house of family, the house of very foundation of your life, your roots, kind of like what grounds you, what keeps you grounded. And when there is so much happening there, definitely, you might feel a little bit less grounded than usual. You might feel like you are trying very hard to find, so to say, your center, but maybe it's not as easy as it usually is. So we start this month from the very beginning, of course, with Venus retrograde. Venus retrograde begins quite literally on March 1st in your fourth house, 10 degrees 50 minutes of the sign of Aries, and it's going to be a retrograde there all month till April 12th. It's going to re-enter your third house more, I want to say, towards the end of the month, but it's going to be retrograde all months. And on March 3rd, we also have Mercury entering your fourth house again of home, family, property, going retrograde there on March 14th. So you have both Venus and Mercury retrograde in your fourth house of home, family, property. Even with both third and fourth house connect with vehicles as well, just in different ways. There is a little bit of specificity, can you say that, specifics of how they both deal with vehicles. So you have to be more careful with this matters of that area of your life. Again, I'm not saying anything is going to be breaking down or anything like this, but it's there might be some surprises. Maybe again, some of you are doing something within property. Maybe you're just very, very busy with family. You are reconsidering certain things, especially with Mercury retrograde. And the good news of this month is that on March 20th, the Sun will officially enter Aries. So if, for example, you guys been dealing with a lot when it comes to home, your roots, family situation, emotional situation, and you did not really understand, like, okay, where is this all going? How am I going to solve this? What's the solution? When the Sun enters Aries on March 20th, it's like, I compare this to, instead of trying to figure out what's going on in a dark room where there is a mess, maybe even, finally the lights are on, it's bright, it's a bright day, and you can see everything much more clearly, what is going on. So when Sun enters Aries on March 20th, essentially this is how it's going to be like. You're going to start seeing, okay, this is why it's not working out. Okay, that's why I'm overspending maybe on something related to home or some issue with your family. This is how I can get this done. Of course, Mars just went direct right end of February in your seventh house. So in general, things related to other people, contracts, dealing with other people are starting to get better and better. And I just feel like, Capricorns, essentially, if you don't give up now, like if you keep your cool, of course, if you can, things are going to improve a lot. Ruling planet Saturn in Pisces, of course, is also trining Mars in Cancer right now. So there are some things that are messy, but at the same time, it's like, it's under control. You have support, so to say, here. Now we will also have, interestingly enough, Neptune enter Aries, first time since 1800. I don't know exactly the year, but I know it's been in Aries in 1800. So that's how long it took for Neptune to come back into Aries. And this is again your fourth house of your chart. So there is a lot, there's a lot that's going to be happening for you guys with home, with family. land. Even it could be, fourth house could be related if you own land, farmland and things like this. This could be a part of it, the very foundation of your life. And I feel like March is really the key month for some of these changes that you're going to be really focused on over the next decades even, right? So this is a big deal. There's the last also solar eclipse in Aries, which will be wrapping up the themes of changes that for a lot of you started perhaps since the spring and summer of 2023. This is when we just started having, in spring was the first eclipse, if I'm not mistaken, in April, I think 2023, of Aries. Of course, this eclipse is going to be without the North Node, so the influence is going to be a little bit more different. But still, with all this focus on your fourth house area of life, again, this is where, you know, your individual chart plays such an important role, because I cannot really say how exactly it manifests here. I just know that definitely your foundation of life, your home, your family, what you decide to do. Do you want to have a family? Do you have a family at this moment in time? Are you a homeowner? Do you own some land, maybe cows? Cows probably are part of fourth house. I'm not sure, actually. I don't have enough experience. But yeah, all these big decisions, big choices are gonna be, are gonna be something you're gonna be focused on. So definitely fourth house. And of course, in the end of the month, this is where Mercury and Venus both retrograde back into Pisces, to your third house. But again, I feel like still, even when you are dealing with third house matters, it's because it is related to something with that's happening in your fourth house. So it's all about that home, family, property, vehicles, land, things like this, things of that nature, essentially. Now, the other influence that you also will feel, and I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm sorry, in your video I sort of went through all of them all over the place, but yes, we will also have on March 14 the total lunar eclipse in Virgo together with the South Node. This one is huge because it's a very, very karmic, I guess, for the lack of a better word, eclipse. And in the ninth house, that has to do with, honestly, it can deal with everything from your own consciousness, the beliefs that you have, anything that's related with foreigners or foreign travel, anything that has to do with education, perhaps even as well, something you've been studying, something you've been learning, especially if it's a higher learning. And there is a massive, almost like South Node eclipse like this, especially because it's a total lunar eclipse, there could be massive reprogramming. So you had certain programs, certain view of the world, certain philosophy, certain belief about the world, and overnight it could change. With this kind of eclipse, overnight it could change. So I wonder if, because there is so much that you're doing that is related to, again, home, family, property, your very roots, your very foundation in life, and there are all these changes, that also are happening in a way of how you see the world, like how is it connected for you here exactly. Yeah, that's very, very interesting. So essentially, I guess, to sum it up, this is the month definitely for a lot of you that maybe it could be a little bit harder to stay grounded. You could feel like, it's like there's a lot of things you need to do, a lot of responsibilities even, perhaps. But at the same time, there are all these new opportunities as well. Like maybe you're buying your first house. Again, I would be careful during this time because there's eclipses, Mercury and Venus retrogrades. But you're finding solutions. You are really graduating in some way to your next level. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I guess here a lot of specifics will depend, again, on your individual chart, but I hope it helps you at least a little bit, with some of these insights. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Give this video a big thumbs up. Of course, as always, personalized readings and all these other things, one-on-one consultations are available. Links are going to be in the description box down below. I'm wishing you an amazing month of March. If there's something I'm gonna think of, I will try to insert, most likely not, but yes, that's the theme, home, and really figuring out whatever's been going wrong in your home, whatever, maybe for some of you even opportunity to move if you're not happy where you currently are. So let me know what you have planned for the month of March. I'll be very, very excited to hear from you. Love you all. Thanks so much. We'll talk soon. Bye bye.